And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Popped him up. Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ballgame. There's one on Devato, a double play. At the plate, Bryce Harper trying to get him started again following the double play. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
That misses. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Estrada, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Line hard toward right center. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. Settling in now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 pitch doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Cruz comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is there, makes the catch. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. High in the air out to center field. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Standing in, Joey Gallo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. Gallo playing third base tonight, although he's most often found across the diamond at first.
Well, we know he's got some of the softest hands in the game, the way he's able to pick and help out his infielder. But one thing at first base that doesn't get tested a lot, outside of the 3-6-3 double play, is a throwing arm. We know we've heard it's strong, but to go over to third base, I'm going to have my eyes locked in on this.
The tag, and he is out on the first, and that's 2 innings and 2. Striding in, Didi Gregorius, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Didi Gregorius.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll throw against his body to first. And he's safe. The pitcher, Paul Hamels, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. No balls and a strike to count. Runners off for second. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Gregorius gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. On the move again from first. Strike taken, the throw. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. Ready for another chance? Richie Ashburn. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Lifted the other way out to left center. DeYoung calls for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and no strikes. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Line towards center field. Martinez will get there, and he into the box. Brian Dozier as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Dozier.
Very weakly on the ground. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the 1st out of the inning. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now. Full count now. 3-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Cold strike. 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is in the air out to right field. Dozier ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Here's Hamels back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's 1-1. Hamels ready with the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. First pitch on its way. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The throw into second. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1-1 to count. 1-1. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Pitch out, nothing doing. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped high in the air. Arenado is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Hamels comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strike out there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
In now, Nelson Cruz. He singled his last time up. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Miguel Sano, called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Count now a ball and a strike. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Here's Brian Dozier now. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. He'll toss it to Rendon at second, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 1-1 the count now.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Hit sharply on the ground. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, Gary Sanchez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping up now, Didi. Gregorius. From the stretch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So stepping in, Michael Conforto is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels. In there, strike 1. Sanchez on second. Gregorius at first, 1 gone. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing it.
And we'll have to leave it there.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over. And it's 1-0. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Nishak, originally from the Badger State of Wisconsin. He's got a sinker, a slider, and a changeup. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on first. Digging in once again, Richie Ashburn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Richie Ashburn.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they've put in play against him.
First pitch on its way.
Nope,
and the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he is out on the tag. Here's D. Gordon now. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Center fielder, D.
First offering on its way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll get in there safely. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-1. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Sanchez might try to make a play on it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Votto in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is ready for another chance. Nolan Arenado. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Digging in to try it again, Joey Votto. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cruz waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Cano is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the board. Ian Desmond will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to third. The dozier for one on the first, and talk about ready once again. Nelson Cruz. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first is Desmond, and that's in time for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. No balls and 1 strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Desmond is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Brian Dozier. No hits to this point. And a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Gets him out in front on a good changeup.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Wilson Contreras will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Lifted in the air to right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richie Ashburn. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Popped up. In there, a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. Wade Davis gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. The 1-2. In the dirt here. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now to the plate, Bryce Harper. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tony Watson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Brad Hand. George Springer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready.
A swing and a miss. Karen O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And now a pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. You've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Stepping in, Joey Votto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. In the air out to left. DeYoung shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. A base hit in his first trip. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Pat Neshek gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Neshek, originally from the Badger State of Wisconsin. He's got a sinker, a slider, and a changeup. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Wilton is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, it wasn't exactly a dominant outing, but he did pitch well, got him into the 7th inning, and kept his guys in the lead, and he'll take home the win because of it.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the visitors, no runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the... Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Weak chopper up the line. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's Bryce Harper now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And this one gets away. So now two men in scoring position. Bellinger, the runner at third. Martinez stands at second. No outs. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. So here's the first delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Harper running from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's safe. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Throw won't get him. Settling in now, Joey Gallo. First pitch coming, here it is. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. Gallo playing third base tonight, although he's most often found across the diamond at first.
Well, we know he's got some of the softest hands in the game, the way he's able to pick and help out his infielders. But one thing at first base that doesn't get tested a lot, outside of the 3-6-3 double play, is a throwing arm. We know we've heard it's strong, but to go over to third base, I'm going to have my eyes locked in on this guy.
Full count now, 3-2. Brian Dozier will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Count remains full. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ripped down the first base line. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. Here's Brian Dozier now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well. Lee Smith comes on to work much earlier than anticipated. Obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. 4 runs here in this half inning. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit. Into the box, Paul DeYoung. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Gallo at second. Dozier is over at first with 1 away. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now the double steal is on here. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe. Now in the box, Luis Severino, and he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. 0-1 count, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Up around the face.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
High pop-up. Smith has a play, and that ends the inning. In now, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in the box. First offering on its way. Just got a piece up the line. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Striding in, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Severino is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty D, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike out with.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make a play for the first out. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-1 game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play in the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses off the plate. The 2-1 home. This is hit high and deep out to left. Stanton ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in now, Bryce Harper, who was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. The 2-0. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. The 1-0. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. And easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Rounded down the third baseline. Arenado has it. Throw goes to Votto over it. Into the box now, Nolan Arenado, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Arenado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Second baseman.
Yank foul off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Fouled off.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Here's George Springer trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Two out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases. Here's Nelson Cruz now, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses down below the knee. The 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Joey Gallo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. A ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier. Gallo, the runner at second with 1 away. Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Riding in once again, Paul DeYoung. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Severino. First time up, he went down looking. 0-1 the count. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And no problems over there for. So here now is Billy Williams. Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Dozier onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. In now, Joey Votto. He reached on a single in his first try.
Joey Votto.
Judge leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Harper. And he makes a nice catch on the... Tony Watson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired. 2 down now. So stepping in, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Votto will take care. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hit sharply on the ground, and he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Stanton on at first. Nobody out. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Hot high in the air. DeYoung. Over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 1-0 the count. And this one's in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. So 1-1. Is laid off for ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Robbie Cano now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. High in the air out to center field. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the third out. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Oh, and 2, here it is. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Nope. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Judge will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Joey Gallo. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Arenado moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's George Springer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. And that one just missed outside. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground out for short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in. D. Gordon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Gordon.
Popped him up. Gallo waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Omar Vizquel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A bouncer up the middle. DeYoung's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out of his.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Digging in. Looking for more. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. At third, Arenado. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Severino. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. In is Joey Votto now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Joey Votto.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Nashik tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. No balls and 1 strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Still only 1 out in the inning. Sinker, 3-2 now. Popped him up. Bellinger over to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And now Bryce Harper. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slur. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a step on first himself. Ken Griffey Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So here now, Brandon Phillips will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And that will conclude matters here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Ready once. Again. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. 1-0 home. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. And, oh, he can't rein it in. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is taken. Ball 3. Inside, he misses. Ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Gallo. He's 1 for 2 in this one. D. Gordon will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Here comes the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Here's Brian Dozier now. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Stanton back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Paul DeYoung, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. So the lineup flips over and digging in.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And now a pitch on the way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Next to hit will be the pitcher, Pat Neshek, and he might get a chance to hit for himself. Lifted the other way out to left center. Vizquel is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Stanton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Here's J.D. Martinez. Michael Conforto will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 28.
First pitch on its way.
Nolan Arenado.
High in the air out to center field. Dozier is under it. 2 down. Ready for another chance, Gary Sanchez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. On the ground near home. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
And our final line.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston, it'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Anaheim and South Korea. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the first pitch here from Price. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. High in the air and deep to left center field. Blackmon going back to the track, to the wall. And it's gone into the monster seat. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. To the left side, but it's well foul. Two and two. Here now the 2-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for South Korea, center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Gordon.
High pop-up. Greinke is calling for it. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And at first for him following the one-out single. From the belt, the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And that one just missed outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Cruz racing back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Sanchez is on his way home to throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Stepping up to the plate, Joey Gallo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out and the side. Here's Nelson Cruz now. We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor. Ready now, Cody Bellinger. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Anaheim.
Here's the first pitch to him. And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. At the plate, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. He's set and the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball one. Now the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the belt, the pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is fastball that misses. Martinez leads off first with one away. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out. Stepping in, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cruz has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He's set. Here it comes. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third. Runners on first with one down.
lifts it into the air to shallow center. Oh, and he botches it. The relay throw, and he is in there. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, J.D. Martinez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they... afternoon. So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone. An absolute bomb. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Low for ball one. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone. What a start. Back-to-back homers from the first two batters of the game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well. To deep right field. Into the bleachers, and gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Nelson Cruz.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martinez has a read on it. One away. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Martinez, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. Gone! Standing in, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Number 3, Mike.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now here's the pitch. This is line to left. Cruz is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And now pitch on the way. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Bellinger is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
They'll try again, 1-2. Tap down the line. Knee high, he barehands it. How about that? Stepping in, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Standing in, Bryce Harper.
Right fielder.
Lays off 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hard ground ball to third. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now to the plate, Nelson Cruz, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now to the
It's a ball. 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 That's in. Nope, up. Outside. That's a ball. He's out. That's up. Ball. Up. Nope, that's a ball.